Hi, my name's Yolanda. I'm in a group with Samuel sorry, and Sara. The question I have is question 65. The question reads, if 1 gram of aluminum hydroxide reacts with 3 grams of sulfuric acid, what is the mass of water produced? Here is our equation, and we are going to start by balancing the equation, because this equation is not balanced. In order to do that, you will have to have 2 and 3, and this will say 1 and 6. The reason that your equation is balanced because on this side you now have 2 aluminum, 6 oxygen, 6 hydrogens, and 6 hydrogens, 3 sulfuric ions, and then here you have 1 aluminum and 3 more SO4s, and then here you have 12 hydrogens and 6 oxygens. Since all your numbers match up, everything balances out. Erase this. Okay. Now, the first step after your equation is balanced, you will have to find the amount of H2O produced from 1 gram of AlOH3. So, you're going to start with your 1 gram of AlOH3 times 1 mole of AlOH3 over 78.01 grams of AlOH3. The reason that you have 78.1 grams is you take your Al, I'm showing you how to figure out this amount here. You have your AlOH3, you have aluminum mass, which is 26.98 grams, plus your oxygen. Since you have OH3, your oxygen will be 3, so it'll be a total of 48 grams, because oxygen is 16 by 3, you have 48, plus your hydrogen. Hydrogen is 1.01 times 3. That will give you 3.03 grams. So, when you add that all together, your total amount would be 78.01 grams. And that is how you figure out the mass of your aluminum. Aluminum hydroxide, sorry. Okay, so now we continue on with the ratio. Your ratio is 6 moles of H2O, which you get from your balanced equation, over 1 mole, sorry, it's not working, over 2 moles of your AlOH3 molecule. The reason you have that is from your balanced equation there. And then you're times it by the grams of your H2O molecule, which is 18 grams of H2O over 1 mole of H2O. And it equals 0.692 grams of H2O for your first reactant. Okay. Now, on to your second equation, which is your 3 grams of sulfuric acid. So, sulfuric acid, you said, has 3 grams of H2SO4. You're going to times that by 1 mole of your H2SO4 over the mass of that molecule, which is 98.07 grams of H2SO4. The reason you have 98.07 is you have your H2O4 molecule, which has 2 hydrogens, which is 2 grams, plus 3207 grams for the sulfur. So this is your hydrogen times 2. This is your sulfur, plus your oxygen, which would be 64 grams, because you have 4 oxygen molecules. Okay, and that will give you 98.07 grams. That is found when you find your mass of your molecule. Okay, now we will continue on with our equation. Next is our ratio, which is 6 moles of H2O over 3 moles of your H2SO4, which you can find from your balance equation. And you times that, again, by your 18 grams, your mass of your H2O molecule, by 1 mole of H2O, which then equals 1.101 grams of H2O. Your limiting reaction is the lowest number of grams produced. So your lowest grams produced would be your AlOH3 molecule. So your aluminum hydroxide is your limiting reactant.